What's up, everybody? This is your friendly neighborhood anti-hero, DJ Renegade, and this is the Fluent in Facts podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate it. You could be anywhere in the world looking at a different TikTok video or listening to a different podcast, and you chose to take time out of your busy day and listen and watch me. So I really do appreciate it. I have a Renegade Rant for you today, and it's, well, if it ain't dual threat, you will regret. So let's get into it. Listen, man, the quarterback position has changed. It has evolved. It's grown. For the entirety of the NFL's existence, the statuesque pocket passing quarterback has been the prototype, has been the standard. Well, now that standard and that paradigm has now shifted to dual threat quarterbacks. 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL are dual threat quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, a top 5 quarterback, number 2 for me. He's the greatest dual threat quarterback of all time, right? Jalen Hurts is a dual threat quarterback. One of the greatest all-time dual threat quarterbacks. He is my QB3, as I've said once again in other videos. And number 4 is Josh Allen, who is also an all-time great dual threat quarterback. He's number 4. As you can see, Steve Young, great dual threat quarterback, Super Bowl champion. Lamar Jackson's a 2-time MVP, 3-time first-team All-Pro. Cam Newton is a former MVP, first-team All-Pro. Randall Cunningham was a damn good quarterback. He was way ahead of his time. I really wish I could have gotten to see him play in the modern NFL. Russell Wilson is also an all-time great dual threat quarterback. And of course, Mike Vick is, he's one of the godfathers of the dual threat quarterback movement, if you will. So dual threat quarterbacks throughout the entirety of the NFL's history have been treated as gimmick quarterbacks. But the reality is that the coaches, the head coaches, offensive coordinators, and GMs, they didn't cater offenses to dual threat quarterbacks. They didn't know how to properly use them, and they really had no desire to use them properly. So, but yeah, you need a quarterback who can throw the ball accurately down the field and also run at a very high level. Because the reality is that when the reality is that when the pocket collapses and nobody's open, what do you do if you're a pocket passing quarterback? You get sacked. And it's not to say that dual threat quarterbacks aren't sacked. Yes, they are sacked. I'm aware of that. However, they have a much, much better chance of evading a sack, right? Because if nothing's open, what can they go and do? They can go run and get you positive yards on the ground, right? 10, 20, or if you only need 5 or 6, they can go and get that. But another thing that they can do that a statuesque pocket passing quarterback can't do is that they can move around and be mobile and extend plays. So if everybody's covered with a dual threat quarterback, he has the ability to do what? Give guys time to get open, because the reality is that corners and safeties and linebackers, they can't cover for that long. They just can't. Somebody's gonna be open somewhere, and that's where the dual threat quarterback comes in and hits said wide out or tight end with the deadly accurate pass. I call dual threat quarterbacks 50-50 quarterbacks, meaning that they can throw the ball 50 yards in the air and kill you like that, and then they can run from 50 yards and kill you like that. So if it ain't dual threat, you will regret. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields is going to have a big season, in my opinion. Jalen Milroe is going to be a damn good quarterback with the right coaching in Seattle. I'm pretty sure there's guys I'm missing, but Jaden Daniels, can't forget him. He was fantastic last season. The dual threat quarterback is the prototype. It's the standard. It's the present and the future of the NFL and of football. No longer will the most athletic players be steered toward wide receiver or running back or corner. No, these coaches now are putting their best athletes at quarterback. And here's another reality. You can teach somebody to be more accurate. You can. You can teach somebody to be a better thrower of the football. You can't teach 4.2, 4.3, 4.4 speed. You can't teach the fast twitch that Lamar Jackson has. You can't teach that shiftiness. You can't teach the physically imposing strength that Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts have. You can't teach that. You can't teach the speed that Jaden Daniels has. You can teach a quarterback to be a better and more accurate thrower, right? Dual threat quarterbacks are the present and the future of the NFL. I'm DJ Renegade, your friendly neighborhood anti-hero. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Peace.